Fatima is missing.
What?
We know that she's afraid.
I'm trying to protect you.
They think that we don't have what it takes to find her.
What is it? She wants us to follow her.
We proved that this place couldn't break us. Stop! We can either lay down and die, or we can save.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Shout out to everybody coming through tonight. New episode of From Season 3, Episode 9, Revelation Chapter 1. We're getting closer to the season finale. What's going on, the deal?
What up?
I'm trying to hook these damn Bluetooths up right quick. Yes, it's getting... My bad, y'all. I was hooking up my Bluetooth. Let them fly. Let us know how y'all feeling about the episode. Let's see.
How did you feel about the episode?
Have a lot. Well,
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I done went back and started watching the old episode. So I started back at 1, and it's so weird going back because you see how much of a different person Jim was when they got there, and then like how different it was in season 2 versus now. And it's like,
yeah.
and you gotta think about all he went through during that time. And it's like it's so much, like it's so many characters I forgot were there. A lot of people names I forgot, and I was just like, man, they purposely doing this. They want you to forget shit. Like it's one part that I gotta figure out, is this real or was this a flashback? Is this a something that's gonna happen in the future? Because it's a lot. I've been doing a lot. I started taking notes, and I was like, man, it seriously took me like 2 hours to watch the episode because I was taking notes on the first episode. I was taking snapshots, everything. I even sat through the damn what you call it? The theme song.
The intro song?
Yes, I sat through that. I took pictures. I took screenshots of all the damn pictures, and I got a picture. I got a picture that I got a question about. I'm like, yes, I just started going this far into it. I'm that person. I feel like Jim.
Shout out to Tamika's Glenn. Appreciate you coming through.
Not Jim, but Jade. Damn it. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Tamika, no, Tamika. I can't stand that damn song.
You know what? After watching it 3 times, I gotta say that I didn't start singing it, and I'm mad at myself.
Oh hell no!
Yes.
Where do we go? Where do I? Hell no! No,
I had to make sure. I had to make sure they wasn't trying to slip no new pictures in there, because I was like, okay, no, it's in the same theme song and pictures for the same 3 seasons, unless they slip some shit that I didn't see. But because I was like, ooh, that would be tricky if they put shit in there, because they know we all skipping it. They know we skipping it. But yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. I can't stand that damn song.
It's so slow. I mean, it fits the theme of the place, though. It fits the damn it fits
it's stressing
the show.
Us all out, Tamika. It's catchy because it get on your damn nerves. But yes,
I didn't. I just started getting that deep into it to where I'm taking notes and screenshots. Is so far I started back at one, but I had went back to episode to season two. Um, why did I go back to season two? Because it's something Elgin said, and I don't know if I got my answer. But like I said, skipping around seasons is so weird, and it's like when Jade first got there, he was telling everyone they was pretty, and just he was just so not what's the word I'm looking for? Delirious. That's the word I'm looking for. Delirious.
My bad, y'all. My bad.
But yeah, I just started paying attention to what people were saying. I just started a kill count.
A kill count.
Yeah, people, their names, how they died.
I'm definitely still gonna get into my predictions as far as who I think gonna die going into the season finale. Once again, I still feel like going towards the end of this episode is still going to be Ellis, but possibly, it could be
It's
Jim.
gonna be. I think it's Ellis and Donna.
We're gonna get a double.
Yeah, because it's I'm paying attention to what they say. So the only people that know about Fatima thus far is Boyd, Ellis, and Donna. If Ellis and Donna die, then nobody else knows that Fatima killed Tilly except for Boyd.
Yeah, I, I'm waiting till the
And I
season is over for me to go back. I'm gonna wait till this season over.
Oh, I mean, I'm already man, when you go back knowing what you know now, you start to see stuff. You be like, okay. It's a lot of stuff that you gonna start to notice, and you just be like, damn, I ain't catch that before.
If I go back before the
Like
season over, I'm be confused.
I don't think you will be confused. It's just it's gonna bring up a lot of stuff that you forgot happened. Like I'm trying to tell you, it's so much shit happening that you're not gonna remember it all, and you just be like, once you go back and start watching, you be like, oh shit, I forgot that even happened. Like
When
oh,
Donna had the
I'm gonna go
flashback of her Fatima, I was like, oh shit, I forgot they did this. They did do this. Everybody looked
see
different and shit. Look less
see
stressed. Everybody look
exactly.
fucked up. They're all over their face now.
I'm trying to tell
Outside of
I'm trying
Boyd
to tell
and the
you.
fade. But yeah,
But
speaking of my
yeah,
boy Boyd,
he going through it.
boy.
I'm gonna
I
need
know
Boyd to
y'all
stop
writers, y'all
challenging
can
them.
stop too. Oh
They
no,
better
fuck
not
that.
kill Boyd. They better not kill Boyd. They better not put Boyd in no coma, no stupid shit. I'll quit watching it.
I love that shit when Boyd got hot. But they was having a damn intimate conversation. She's sitting up there coming to the window because once again, it's like you even saying they trying to break your boy, and I think they sensing it like, oh shit, I think we get to this motherfucker fine. And here she comes because I think this was the girl, one of the people that was in the barn that ate Tan Chin too.
Mm-hmm.
And my boy, he already got them. Boyd is going through it. He getting his symptoms back from the disease he got.
Yeah,
And
his Parkinson's.
outside of the worms, I forgot about this shit. I started to forget about it.
See, and that's why I went back to season two, because at the beginning of season two is when he get the worms, and that's when Christy was assuming that it was his Parkinson's because her and Kenny kept talking to each other. I'm trying to, like I said, when you go back, you start to be like, oh shit, yeah, it's that. And it's weird because at the beginning of season one, episode two, Kenny is chopping at a tree and he's bloody. And I'm like, did we ever see this again? Or has
Yeah,
this
you
not
making a
happened yet? And what was the point of showing that? Like I'm trying to tell you, it's shit, it's little shit that you just gonna start catching and you be like, oh damn.
see.
Yep.
That's why I said I ain't watching the shit yet. You're gonna have me confused because I'm thinking about Victor chopping at the tree, and I'm like, is that shit
And that's what, and that's why I brought it up. And that's why I brought it up because I was like, did we ever get a conclusion to this? And I'm like, see, that's why I gotta go back. I gotta go back and keep watching.
Tamika, if Ellis goes, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a certain character that's very, very connected to Boyd that's gonna go in order for them to try to really break him. And even going into this episode, he speaks on it again when they having a speech outside of the town, which we're gonna get to as far as not gonna break.
And I'm like, damn it, Boyd, stop antagonizing him. Damn, shut up. It ain't that I want him to be broken. I want him to stop shouting it. Like, shut the fuck up.
And we're gonna get to that little conversation with him and Kenny because y'all not about to fuck with us writers. Y'all ain't about to do no Boyd. Y'all gotta stop that shit. Don't try to tease us like, oh, y'all Boyd gonna be a sacrifice or some shit, and now somebody else gonna come in. No. Because I'm telling
you,
I ain't being disrespectful, but when it comes to even just this actor, you can't do nothing with this character. He's outperforming everybody on the show. No disrespect, but he is the best part of this show. I'm just being honest. He is the best part of this show.
Him and Victor.
And I don't see another lead. Yep, you're right. Him and Victor. As far as performances, I do not see nobody else coming in though. As far as being that lead and us wanting to follow a person the way we want to follow Boyd. So y'all can stop that shit with that teasing. Like y'all gonna take Boyd. Y'all not gonna do that.
Yeah,
anyway,
better not.
Six Shirt Elgin. Yes, Six Shirt Elgin and my girl Fatima.
Fun fact about Elgin's shirt, that's not the original shirt he came in. It's close to the color of his. See, and that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, hell. Wait.
No. That shirt, the shirt he came in with was blank.
No.
The shirt he came in with was blank, but it was relatively the same color as that shirt. But you got to remember when what's his name? Ellis. When Ellis got stabbed by Dale, Elgin jumped up and went into action and drove the van down to the place. So after that, he had Ellis blood on him. So he did. So eventually, he changed his clothes, but he changed it to something very close to what he was wearing. And it got that crawling shirt.
He ain't changed that shit since then. Nah.
No, he has not changed it since then, but he changed it after he had Ellis blood on him.
Oh, okay, yeah, he changed that one shirt under the other 6 layers, but the other layers are staying with him. He ain't changed some other layers.
No, I don't. He had to change at least the first 2. I don't know if because I'm like the bottom shirt. The fact
Tamika, you see the deal trying to come through for Elgin.
No,
I'm not. You a bastard right now. We don't even like Elgin right now. No.
First of all, I'm not trying to come for him. I'm just trying to let you know that I'm noticing a lot of shit. And one of the things I noticed is he had on similar clothes, but those are not the original clothes. At least the bottom shirt.
You know what's bad about it though? You might be making a fucking point because they might be like, yo, you might need to pay attention to the fact that his shirts might be different. This might mean something later on. And I'm serious. I'm very serious.
No, for real. And in the intro, there's a picture.
I'm gonna have to start taking images of the fucking intro.
Okay, it's a picture.
You see,
who is that? Who is that?
That's Ellis and Fatima. It look like Ellis and Fatima.
Is it Ellis or is it Elgin? Because he's pretty brown to be Ellis. Ellis is a mixed race person. This is the hand. This is the other side of the picture. It's a bloody hand reaching towards them. Bro, I'm trying to. This is why I started taking notes. I was like, "Oh hell no, I'm really about to be."
I definitely think Elgin is done this season. He's either gonna get ate up by the Komodo lady or the monsters. I think he's out of here this season. I don't think we get no more Elgin after this season. I don't
either, but but I just found that weird. I was like, is that Ellis? Because Ellis is lighter than Elgin, and that's pretty. That's a pretty. And who drew that picture? Was it Victor's mom, or was it Victor, or is this a painting? Like, what did you see what I mean? I got a lot of questions, and the pieces are gonna come together. Damn it!
And we do got to give Fatima more credit because she technically did kill Tilly. We do find out coming from Elgin that this thing that's growing in her killed Tilly. It controlled her because the mother was hungry.
She said she didn't want to do it, and she was, yeah.
So this is what, of course, we pretty much knew that Elgin was getting his blood for preparing so he could feed Fatima, and she was like, "Goddamn, I ain't want it, but it was smelling good, it started tasting good." But it's not her; it's this damn thing inside of her that won't eat.
Twilight. She had the vampire baby, and she had to start drinking blood.
And we ain't even got to make predictions on this. This ain't gonna end good for nobody. Ain't nothing good
No.
about whatever's coming to her. And the Komodo lady is absolutely a bad thing that's going on. Nothing good pretty much coming from this town. Because we're gonna talk about this boy in white too. I'm about tired of all of them.
Oh,
Everybody about to say is a goddamn enemy and the ops. Everybody. And
even the Akui children, they ops. All
yes,
of them.
everybody's ops. Because I like that little moment that we get with Jim and Ethan too. Because I think the monsters that everybody, the town gonna be like, yo, we might need to pay attention to these two too. Because they starting to figure out some shit. Because Jim, that's why I said Jim might be gone because he's starting to come into his own. He finally
getting back to it.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, yeah, because if you go back and watch Jim first season, he was so we're gonna get out of here, and then he got mad because his plan almost got him and his wife killed, and then he started cahootsing with Randall talking, and then Randall was like, you think it's a mole here or something like that. So you remember he was still trying to get out, but then eventually,
Yep.
I guess after
him
Miranda
partnership last season.
Yeah. See, and that's why I said you gotta keep going back, man. But yeah, but after he almost lost Miranda that second time, her name is not Miranda. Tabitha. I mean, her name might as well be Miranda. Anyway. But yeah,
the remix.
When he almost lost Tabitha that second time when she went through the tree and he thought she was dead. Yeah, I feel like that was a shift in everything where he was like, we can't keep trying to do this because it's not safe and I'm afraid to lose you. And I'm glad they starting to do some parenting because shit. It ain't something that they did. You do see how loose they were with these kids.
Because once again, Jim needed that conversation with Henry. But
yes.
Even him, after he heard everything that's going on with Julie and Randall, because we talked about this last episode, like, hell, you out here worrying about Tabitha. You don't know your daughter here running around with this grown man in the woods. And soon as I seen him charge out there, like, oh shit, Jim, here you go. You back to Jim. He went in there and had a decent conversation. I was like, oh shit, Jim, he's thinking. He's like, fuck all the other bullshit. I'm thinking about us getting out of here now. Actually, like trying to get out of here.
Yes. And I'm glad he back to that. I'm glad he's back to thinking rationally instead of emotionally. Because I feel like I said, him almost losing Tabitha that second time, it done something to him. And then that's when Thomas started calling, and it was just too much. Because he was like, oh shit, I'm about to be stuck with both these kids by myself. I'm trying to tell you, that was
his. Even the situation with Boyd at the window with the damn monsters. It's like the town just extra petty this season because the conversation with Ethan and Jim, goddamn, the son, well not the son, but whoever been calling on the phone, he called back like, oh shit, goddamn, daddy, you don't want to talk to me, daddy. He started laughing.
Yeah,
like, that's not real, daddy. You right. Let's just go, daddy. That ain't it. See, this is what I think too with the town. I think this is what they don't like when people start to actually not pay attention to the shit that's going on outside of the monsters, the physical shit that they got to deal with as far as the entities or whoever be trying to contact them.
I thought about it because at the beginning of season 1, 96 days, them monsters without getting some guts. 96 days.
No Diddy.
So
I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Without getting some guts.
Oh my god! I can't stand you. I say that because they literally eat the guts. They don't eat the bones. They crack the ribs open and eat the innards. I mean, anyway, going on.
No Nut November. Yep. Go ahead.
Oh god. Anyway, yeah, so I feel like the monsters got extra petty and was like, we ain't got no food, and that's when and that's why they started telling Sarah to open the doors and shit and sacrifice. Cause think about it, they was hungry. They was like, cause that was the first thing they told Sarah to open the doors. And remember, they walked
okay, you went back
Sarah.
to the first season.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like that, because that's what it is. They never seen anybody organize some shit like boys.
You know what?
They've never seen that shit happen.
And when you say that, now I'm thinking about them talking to Sarah again in this episode, and the fact that they being more petty because they like, yeah, we're gonna tell you what's up with Fatima a little bit, and we're gonna let you know you ain't gonna say what. They just laughing and shit. They having fun.
Yes, and it's like, damn it! I as soon as this is later on, but I could tell Acosta be thinking because it's like, once again, you bringing up Sarah. How you know Sarah didn't make all this shit up? And I was like, I knew she was gonna think that. And it's like it's kind of hard to explain to people because it's like you haven't been here but for a hot minute, and yeah,
she was asking at a bad time too, because it's like, we looking for Fatima. I'll talk about this shit when we get back to the freak off house. Like, we can worry about it later on. We'll have a good time too. Just wait. But I know what's going on, and I'm gonna tell you something, Acosta. If you're trying to make that situation happen with boy, you got to change that uniform. Let you know.
Her and Elgin not changing clothes, damn it. Elgin only changed his clothes because they was bloody, and he can't deal with blood, which is so funny. He said, I can't deal with blood, but yet you can deal with it enough to take it out your body and shove it down Fatima's throat. Yo, I'm trying to tell you.
Too.
She does.
Like
she's a good cop. I'm one of the good ones. Bro.
Even when the whole situation happened with Tilly, you see how fast she jumped up like, oh, I got an investigation. Oh, yeah, I'll get back to being a cop.
She one of them people.
Feel kind of normal, too.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like she really likes her career of being a police officer. I know some people like that. They take it serious, and I appreciate those people because, you know, it's a serious ass job. I don't like it when people you know what I mean. Like you take your job serious, but not take it to the head. You get what I'm saying? Type of shit. You can take your job serious and not.
Oh well, not Ellis, to Kenny. When he was like, bitch, I don't need that bitch, that crazy bitch goddamn taking over. She ain't giving me no ass too. That ass hot right now. But yes, I'm gonna get to the conversation with him and Kenny because that's why I was talking about the writers trying to fool us. But yeah, he was like, no, because we've been talking about the whole thing with Acosta possibly being a new lead and her kind of coming in feeling like she could come in and take charge or whatever. And maybe her and Donna seem like it could be a possible team up. But like I said, Donna might not be here, but we're gonna see. But before we finish the conversation about Jim and Randall still having his moments with the goddamn bugs.
Poor Randall.
And I love when he said, man, look, you coming in here being a big bad daddy, you get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I ain't got time. I got my own shit going on. And I ain't got no answers, nigga. I don't know shit right now. I told her black ass not to go out to the ruins.
Exactly. Told her not to go back out there. Nah, I like how they both handled this situation because Randall was like, you ain't finna come in here and punk me, and I don't see her like that. And but you know, Jim went in as a concerned father and he put his foot down without being rude and without, you know, I'm just like, good. This is civilized conversation.
But it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm trying to see if I got any theories with why he's still having a situation with the bugs, because Julie and them they are not hearing these bugs. Now she still got the connection. They all still got the connection to the ruins, but Julie
said she still hears screaming.
But I thought she said she heard that when she was just down there, or she said she hears it when she's not even down there in the ruins.
Yeah.
Okay.
She told that the what's his name? Her brother, Ethan. And we still don't know what Marielle is going through, but she says she keep having shit. And it's funny. It's funny because like I said, I've been going back and forth between season 1 and 2, but mostly 2 because of this episode in particular and the shit that Elgin be saying.
And I want to go back just to check out the situation with the shelter. The shit he got her in. What the hell is it?
Yeah, the underground cellar, the cellar.
Yeah, the cellar. Yeah, the cellar.
But damn it, I lost my thought. Who was we talking about? There's so many characters and so many.
You said something about Elgin, but we were talking about Julie.
Marielle.
Yeah.
It seems like the bugs chose them because before the bugs were even released, Marielle was already having dreams. But also, oh no, it's because they fell asleep, wasn't it? Because I remember they was fucking with Kenny though too. So Kenny could have possibly got the bug. I gotta go back and watch. But yeah, we still don't know what we still don't know what's going on with her or what's going on in her head. We just know that Randall sees bugs and hears them. And then Julie said she hears screaming. I don't know how often she hears the screaming, or we've never seen it affect her outside of the threshold or ruins or whatever you want to call it. So
like, imagine having a fly buzzing right in your ear out of nowhere all of a sudden. That's pretty much random.
That I immediately got mad. Just like you know how you be sleeping, the fly being around and just you be ready to pull it. Just where you
having a fly in your car. I don't have a fly in the car and pull the whole windows down, and the motherfucker still just buzz over there and like, nah, I ain't going out there yet. I'm gonna just fly in the back for a minute. I'll be back.
They say you're supposed to roll one window down and it'll eventually fly out that one window. I've seen it happen, and I've seen the dumbass just sit on the windowsill too. So, yeah,
get me a damn axe like Victor. Victor said, "I'm tired of this bullshit, man. I am tired of this shit, man. This that damn town has been fucking with me. I wasted y'all time for 2 episodes by talking to this goofy ass dog, but that wasn't the case. Victor is upset because he feel like any information you get is bad for everybody. So he said, fuck it. Let me go just cut this goddamn tree down all together. Shout out to your girl, too. We just got through talking about a coaster trying to pull out her gun with no bullets. And I'm like, what exactly what you got to do? Because if he come flying at your ass with that axe, it ain't going to do you no good to pull out that gun. But we know Victor ain't harmless. Victor not going to do that.
It's so funny because it was like, what are you going to go do with that? Going to chop a tree. What the fuck? He look at his bill like, what the fuck you think I'm about to do?
Like, did you think I'm on Friday the 13th? You think I'm going to go chop somebody?
Right. I don't know. Dad was stabbing motherfuckers, so.
Hey, oh damn. And we had about 3 murderers now for Baltimore, so yeah. But once again, it's a shout out once again to the performance. I get this actor's name, that the guy playing Victor, man, and him just pulling off this frustration. It's a good conversation that we're gonna get to as far as Jay and his father have, as far as him.
Oh yeah,
and him going into the whole thing with like, nigga, Henry basically like, goddamn, what I'm supposed to do with this nigga? He ain't the child that I left, duh.
Because he's not a child.
And even him giving that analysis talking about, nigga, he's Tarzan. Like, this nigga grew up in the jungle.
Yes.
Like, he basically old buddy out Jumanji. Like, he went into the game and goddamn, he been stuck there.
Yeah. I never thought about that reference, but it's true. This is like Jumanji.
Hey, as soon as he said Tarzan, that's what I thought about. I thought about Jumanji. I'm like, oh, shit, this nigga been in the game.
Yes, this nigga.
Y'all remember that shit, David Allen.
Oh
but yes, CGI monkeys. But yeah, I
Oh
did that
God.
because of the deal.
Look,
But yeah,
yes, I'm about to say another motherfucking movie that proves why I fucking can't stand monkeys. Look, that's like the whole like I want to take my daughter to go see Wicked, and I'm like, how do they got flying monkeys in that movie? Cause I ain't like them in
heard it's
person.
good too. Not that I've judged anything off like Rotten Tomatoes ratings, but seeing where it's at and whatever, like yeah, okay, I have to check it out.
I mean, it seemed like they got pretty good actresses in it, so
I just like why we gotta have a black woman playing the witch, like the wicked witch. Like what's up? I was just
I think it was more so because of her voice, and she can't the stuff that they need her to do, she can pull it off as far as acting and singing the notes
yeah.
they need her to hit. Cause she did a interview and she hit a note, and I was like no warming up, no nothing. She just stood up and hit that. Yeah,
Yeah, they
baby,
saying this.
that's that's why
They
you
saying
got that role.
they like
That voice.
this is the color purple that we wanted. That's basically what they're saying as far as the musical. Now I'll just mess with you. I'll just mess with
Ah, you
you. But
stupid.
yes, I mean, I ain't mean to go all over the place as far as the episode, but this conversation was important because just I think Henry approach to Victor gonna be different now after hearing what Jay had to say because he's right. Like this man been spending decades here. This place shaped him to who he is.
Hmm. He's a product
So
of
it's
his
like,
environment. It's like growing up in the hood.
I mean, but look at Trey. So we can't say that Trey didn't come out like that. Shout out to Boys in the Hood. But yes,
He had
he
positive
had that father too.
influences.
He had his father
Exactly.
there. Yeah, I forgot her name.
Hmm.
So if Furious
So
would have
Victor,
left Trey in the hood, he would have basically been dope. Yeah, okay.
so yeah, and Victor grew up without his mother or father, and apparently Jade grew up without his father. So
And once again, the trauma that Victor been going through watching once again as a kid, all the people he seen die, including his mother, which he didn't technically see her die, but still we seen
he
her die.
found
We
a
know she
body.
did. And him over the decades watching numerous people come through there and die.
Die. Like I said, is he? Do the monsters just leave him alone? I feel like they will, because think about how many times he just go down to the tunnels, and they literally just leave him alone. He be in
And
that
like you
box
said, he
truck,
didn't have no
and
tablets,
they,
what's it
yeah,
called?
he don't have a
Talisman.
talisman in his box truck, and they just leave him alone. They could seriously just open the door, like
And he didn't have one when he was a kid. So, and all
yeah.
those decades before Boyd got there. Think about that. But going back to Victor, yeah, it's gonna be my boy said he's gonna cut this tree down. And we're gonna get back to him as far as the boy in white almost showing up, but or should we say the man in white? But we're gonna get to that. But your girl Tabitha, she's starting the show. We got some
Fatima.
signs of a belly coming in. Well, my bad, Fatima. And of course, being that she's following the rules of the Komodo lady now and Elgin, and she eating on the regular, she's showing signs of an actual being showing. Because I ain't no baby, that's something.
Mm-hmm.
But Donna, nice little intimate moment with her. As far as like I said, we talked about this earlier, how having a flashback and her coming to the realization of not actually mentioning to the town what Fatima did. But Boy does tell her what's going on as far as Fatima being missing. So they put a little meeting together to get everybody to go look. And of course, your boy Elgin, he want to help too. I gotta give the actor credit too for the actor playing him because now he coming out straight up crazy now. Like he just coming out
Bruh,
unhinged as fuck.
go back and watch season 2. He looked suspicious. Like it's one time where Julie trying to talk to him on the porch, and like we all wrote this off of he's just traumatized because
Yep.
he just got here and he saw the creatures. He was out there running around. I think
it was a thing too, where we thought he was connected to the town, him seeing these visions or whatever before they got them, like, oh, he might be the one to get them out of there or some shit like that. No.
No. Nope. No,
And see,
they
he not
played
keeping his
us.
fro fresh like he used to. His boy did either. So you know he's starting to be up a little bit.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, it's so many times where he's just staring off into the distance, and they be like, Elgin, Elgin, and he be like, huh? And it's like you, and he's not, and when I say staring, not staring like he's trying to think of something. He's staring like he kind of like his like his forehead is scrunched up, like you know what I mean, like he mad at something, like he
Oh,
just be sitting up with a mean mugging like. And that's the way he was looking when Julie
playing.
tried to talk to him the first time. And that's why I was like, how long
Yep.
has the place been influencing him? Like, did they get into him? Because he remember he said the dream. And in this
Oh,
part, he was yes, in this part, he says,
oh shit.
what does he say? In my dream, I remembered my dream, and that's what helped your dad save the town that night. And I was like, what night? Is he talking about when he saved Ellis from being stabbed? Or is he talking about a different night when Boyd did something? And I'm just like, what the And that's why I started watching season 2 again. And I was just like, oh shit. Because I was so trying to figure out what he was talking about. Because when
I will
because when
say
did he
it's a
remember this
possibility
dream?
that this was part of the town's plan as far as him coming in and having
Mm-hmm.
this already being set up. As far as Fatima, I still don't believe y'all whole theories on Telly. I feel like that's done and over with. She was never a mole. I'm gonna say it once again. They ain't showing signs that she was a mole. That woman is dead. She's gone. That's it. She was an
She's
innocent
still
victim.
no, she's not. She was still very, very suspect. She wasn't innocent. There was not shit innocent about her. Is she suspect? I ain't gonna say that she was a mole now, but I'm gonna say she's still
See,
suspect. Her and
thank you. At
Elgin,
least from
I
the
don't
get go.
care. Yes, I don't care. Her and Elgin had something to do with this whole baby shit. But
No,
also
no.
Elgin, no, also Elgin, when Elgin first got there, he goes to that little pond, little lake thing, and I thought he went with Julie. It was Fatima that showed up with him.
It was
Fatima was like,
because I
"How do
remember
you
that
know?"
when he take Ellis
Yeah,
this episode. Yep.
yeah, because she was like, "How do you know this place was here?" He was like, "I saw it in my dream." And then also, look, I'm trying to tell you, I was paying so much attention since I just started going back. So, and then also he says, uh, Fatima is my proxy. And I was like, that's a very particular word to look up. So I looked up what does proxy mean. I mean, I know what it means, but like I wanted to look up some synonyms for it. Why is one of the synonyms surrogate? And she carrying
Oh
somebody else's
shit.
baby that's not hers. I was like, God. And Elsie, he talking too damn much. He finna tell her. Well, Ellis ain't stupid. He didn't caught on to some shit. He know that Elgin knows something. Cause he was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And yeah, because Elgin talking
And I
too
like
damn much.
the whole notion with Elgin being that person that steal your money and help you look for it. Of course, that's him.
Steal your
Yeah, let me
money
go help
and
you.
help you look for it.
But do y'all think? And we can predict this. This could be theories and predictions. Could this be the person that takes Ellis out and not Fatima? As far as Elgin, is this like possibly somebody that could be like food for Fatima?
Yes. Like I say, I always felt like Fatima was gonna eat Ellis.
Yeah, you
But
have been saying that.
but
I don't want that.
I feel like Elgin is gonna try to feed him to her. Ooh, pray man.
That would be good,
I'm
but that'd
sorry.
be dark too. That would be very dark, and
uh
that
Elgin is
could definitely
on
break Boyd.
Elgin is oh yeah. And also going with me simultaneously watching season 1 and 2 really at the same time. You can see how Sarah was acting normal at it seemed normal at certain points, but you could tell that she when we first met her, she was already under the influence. You know what I
Yep,
mean?
yep.
So we thinking we didn't know her personality, but like going back and looking at it, you can see that she's under the influence of the town. And it's just like you see those same things in Elgin when you go back and look. And because you be like, how long was he under the influence? I think he's been since he got there. Yeah, not
I'm
this
glad you
pissed
bring
me
up
off.
Sarah.
Oh God. So she was putting together that snow, I think it's a snowman. her brother painted for her or got for her, and Kenny broke it when Kenny
Yep.
found out that she left the door open. And when she got it together, I know it wasn't every single piece, but she got it together as close as she could. I was like, does this have something to do with the voices? And then I was like, nah, then when she explained what the voices were saying, I was like, okay, no, there's no connection between that statue and the voices. But like,
Oh
damn,
no, they were
like
being
they
petty.
just they was just being petty.
And I think
They died. What?
they listen to the town. They always
do.
listening. So when they had these
Yeah.
conversations, like when Fatima killed Tilly and they was talking about the whole thing with Sarah being the murderer, they like, yeah, we're gonna fuck with you again.
Yep. Oh yeah. They plotting so hard, and then it's like also going back and listening to season 2. It makes me think when Jim when Jim was stuck on this, they're watching us. Who is it? And this is this an experiment? Because you remember he was saying it was like some type of government experiment, like they're
Yep.
yeah. I was like,
I don't know if y'all ever seen Belko Experiment, but some shit like that too.
yeah.
But that's a
That's
little bit
the
more
one with
grounded
the
than this. No,
coworkers.
I ain't gonna say Belko. Yeah, that's a little bit more grounded in this. Just a little bit.
Ah.
It ain't like monsters and magic spirits around in it. Hey, shout out to Christopher and Jasper too, because Jay tried to talk some shit. Jasper, he hit that voice and he started screaming. Hey,
And you
I ain't
know
gonna
what?
lie. I jumped a little bit too. I said, "Oh shit, Jasper, you got me."
Yo,
Because
and then the
Christopher
funny
was sitting
thing,
so calm up there.
yeah, and the funny thing about this, that's not the first time he's seen him. That's why he know his name. And then I
Mhm.
remember, and then I was, like I said, I was going back and watching in season 2. When Tabitha got back from being under the tunnels, she went to the bar to get a drink, and Jade was in there, and that's what because Jade was mad because now they was living in the house with him and Tin
Yeah.
Chan, and he was like, I can't get no, there's somebody everywhere, and so him and Tabitha was talking and drinking, and he was talking about Christopher, and he was like, yeah, Christopher was one of the most terrifying ones he's seen, and I'm like, so he seen Christopher and Jasper. Like, I knew he seen him before because he said his name. But I'm like, damn it, when did he? And this is why I got to go back through every season and every episode and take notes. Because man,
I love
it's just so much going on. Because I'm just like, I'm thinking I'm about to put
That's
some
why I'm
shit
waiting
together.
till it's
No.
over. I gotta wait till it's over. And I'm gonna go back directly, especially with the first season. But yeah, that shit was funny as hell to me. It was scary too. I ain't
He
gonna
was
front.
funny.
He fucked me up because he said, it was the same screen. Oh shit, little bastard.
Jasper say it ain't over. It ain't over.
I'm like, Jay, though, it's like goddamn, I don't seen enough of y'all phantoms, ghosts. I already got to deal with the damn bartender that won't stop cleaning the cups. So I was like, I got to deal with your goofy ass on this roof. Because that shit irritating too. Like, why is you cleaning this goddamn cup? Shout out to the bartender. He was one of my not favorite characters, but he was a decent character.
I was sad.
I ain't
I
like
was
the way
sad
he
to
died
see
in
him
the
go.
house. Yeah.
I was so mad about that.
And we had to just listen to it too. That was the thing. We had to listen to himself.
Damn. Him and Jim. Well, us and Jim had to listen. Jim was like, damn it, I'm playing it.
And she ain't even down here as far as Tabitha.
Oh.
But,
Anyway.
we get a big speech from my boy. He back with his Denzel moment. He said, goddamn, y'all didn't listen to me with the Dale shit, so I got to come back again with one. And shout out once again to, I think it's Harold Pinnier. I could be saying his name wrong. My bad, y'all. But him and Donna. It's mostly him, though, just telling everybody as far as they looking for Fatima. But more so than anything, don't let this town break us. We're not going to let this town break us. They want us to seem weak. They don't want us to be together and all of this in the third.
Did Donna show up by herself, or was it, or who was that in that picture with Donna that she was looking at?
I should have got an image of that because I seen it, and I think I'm not sure if there's somebody that we haven't that's already gone or that was there.
That's what I mean. Like, who? Like, was this person
I
there
know
with
what you're
Donna?
talking about
Did
though,
Donna show up by herself? And this is why I gotta go back and take notes
because
because now
this
I
is when
question it.
Boyd comes to the room when she in there crying or
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah, I know
yeah,
what you're talking about. Yes, I should have got an image of that. I know what
but
you're talking
yeah,
about though, but
I was like, I don't know if she ever spoke on her, like how she got here and stuff. But then I was like, the way she's mad that Fatima is gone and also protecting
hmm
her, I feel like she sees her like she's a daughter, and that's why I was like,
that's
who
what
is in that picture? Was it her daughter? Was it like a sister? Was it,
that's a good point. That could have been somebody she came there with as far as her daughter, grandchild that possibly she lost. So that's a good
hmm
point. It might even been the reason she turned the colony house to a freak off house. Now, but still, that's a good point, y'all. I ain't heard anything either as far as what you saying, but I should have got an image of that picture, and I'm not even sure they let us get a good look at that picture because that almost seemed like they
we
put it in there, then they moved it out
we gotta
purposely.
if you would have got a pause if you would have paused it, you would have got a good look at it. But it
Okay,
wasn't like, yeah. It wasn't like how they didn't show us the card and how we didn't get to see that picture of Julie and
that's a
that
mistake
shit.
though. Should have got that picture because any little thing in this motherfucking show you got to pay attention to, and that picture is definitely important. I know it's gonna be.
And then the fact that they're like, once again, that camera has been there for how long? And it's
Mm,
pictures of everybody because I remember it being because like I said, I was watching Tabitha and Jade talking in a bar, and she pulled out a picture, and she pulled out a picture of he pulled out a picture of Christopher, and you remember Victor was in the background of the picture, and
yep.
then Tabitha was like, "Oh yeah, that's Victor," and he was like, "Wow, you figured it out quicker than I did." And like I said, this is the shit that we're noticing now that we know what we know, because she literally was like, "Oh, that's Victor." He was like, "Well, damn, you figured that out quick," and I never know, and I thought because maybe she been around him that long, so she talked to him and she knows his story, but
Man,
like. And I
this is gonna
now
have.
it's like,
I, it's gonna have something to do with this whole shit with Tabitha. I feel like going towards the end, but we're gonna get to it. Um, what we kind of talked about the conversation with Kenny and Boyd, but people are pairing up to go look for Fatima. Like I said, we got Ellis and Elgin. Ellis ain't shit. I mean, Elgin ain't shit. By the way, we talked about that.
hell no.
But yes, we got Donna and the Costa, which we talked about them in their conversation, and the whole thing with Donna pretty much saying, "I'm gonna explain shit kind of later on, but right now we need to find Fatima. So shut the hell up and do
And
your
that's
job since
another
you say you so
reason.
good at it."
That's another reason why I think Donna's not gonna live through this because Donna, I feel like Donna feels defeated, and I feel like the town knows that they're breaking Donna because everything she built is just the crops are dying. The people in Colony House that she's grown to love and whatever else they do up there, you know.
Hey,
Um,
that scene when
I
she do the flashback for Fatima, my boy in the background said, "Hey, shout out to the weed too." And then when before she showed up,
hey.
we ain't had that greenhouse. He said Donna was like, "That greenhouse smells good," and I think that's why Donna is sad too. Like she was.
Yeah, I feel like that was like a daughter to her. And wasn't she there when when her and Ellis got married? You know,
Yeah, but she missed that greenhouse. That ain't no greenhouse no more. It's just a garden now.
well, because all the damn plants is dying because she got to feed that demon baby.
That damn demon baby want to get high too.
Anyway,
I'm gonna get Fatima. You got to fight, baby. Like I know you going through, but you got to fight. Cause goddamn it, we got
she's
2 moments. Nah, man. And Elgin, he all clumsy and shit. You could have knocked his big goofy ass over a little bit. He coming in there. Oh, look at you. It's okay. I'm helping you. You don't even know it, but just wait. And I'm like, nah, do something with this mother. He getting on my nerves. And you know she's sitting up, and the way he be flopping down beside her in them shirts. And you know she's sitting up there like, God damn, he ain't throw no
she just
shower and shit.
smell
And you
that rust,
kidnapping me.
that
Yeah,
rusty
you just flop down. You know, you just flop. And like I said, Elgin ain't no small nigga, so you know that shit is built up. But yeah,
musty ass wind.
Look, y'all see this shit. And you know he been sweating. Look at how his shirt done changed position. It's shifted. That's how you know when he been having it on a long time because the neck trying to stretch. Shut up, man. And that tight ass area too. Oh hell no. But yeah, before we get to these two.
Oh yeah, those are not his original shirts, but yeah, I guess he, like I said, he took the ones that had Ellis blood on them and put them on, and yeah, he ain't took them off since though. So,
Boy do have a little intimate conversation with Kenny as far as letting him know that we talked about his disease being back and pretty much seeming like it's getting a little bit worse, and his clock is ticking, and he want Kenny to pretty much be in charge if something do happen to him or he gets too fragile to be able to be lead. And Kenny lets him know, like, nigga, I ain't doing this shit, but I'll still be your deputy. I can do that.
Yeah. What I was saying about Donna earlier, I think that they're gonna take out Donna because when Donna was like, I'll tell you later, I'll explain it to you later, just not right now. Donna ain't gonna be there to explain it later. And then you got Acosta wheels already turning. Now think about it, because Acosta's like, so Sarah said this, and y'all believe it, Sarah, and she, you know what I mean? Acosta gonna lead that damn rebellion.
You think she can get? I'm about to say, you think if something do happen to Donna, she can lead the colony house instead of taking Boyd's position? Okay, I can see that. That's a good theory, good prediction.
But I feel like she might lead colony house into a rebellion against Boyd.
No more free calls. It's gonna be more so.
Oh no! I feel like she's just gonna try to rebel, like get them all, like basically turn them into a mob against Boyd. Because I feel like because I feel like Acosta's gonna find out that Donna knew where that Donna, Boyd, and Ellis knew where Fatima was, and know that she killed Tilly, and they protected her.
Yep, that's what I'm about to say. And the fact that they find out that Fatima killed Tilly and he was protecting them, and if something happened to Donna, they could take that blame out on him.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, look, you didn't put Sarah in the box, and now Fatima killing people. You just letting anybody live, you know.
I can see that. That's a good prediction because they seem like they setting up Acosta to be like a lead in some position. They do seem like they pushing her to be something. They do.
Yeah.
So yeah, hey y'all, I think I can see that. That's a good prediction as far as something happening to Donna and Acosta taking over the freak off house. I can see it.
I mean, she might try to be like, no weed, and it's like, ma'am, I don't even know if we on Earth, so why are you trying to follow this? What law are you trying to follow, ma'am? we got to
shut up too, because we've been talking about Boyd and Acosta hooking up, but it might be Kenny at the colony house, and they might be that rebellion. I'm just saying that might be that team up.
I mean, I feel like I ain't gonna say that Boyd and Kenny fully reconciled, because you know Boyd kept it from him that Sarah opened the door and he knew about it,
and they had that conversation.
Yeah,
but like you said, it's the whole thing with them losing so much. Kenny done lost his parents, but if Boyd lose Ellis and Donna, or lose one of them, it could be him turning into that too, and him looking at Kenny like, if you taking her side, are you going in this position? So it could season 4 could definitely be some type of rebellion with the town versus the town, and it's gonna be like, how the fuck y'all gonna do this with all this other shit going on around y'all?
Right, and then it's like y'all ain't got no food, y'all. Is this anyway?
That's a good prediction though.
No, I was thinking about it's just like a metaphor for, because there's a lot of shit that they be like, it's like a metaphor for life, period. Because a lot of shit they were saying like it's hard, it's scary, it's you know, like when you first enter adulthood and you just like,
I mean, especially dealing with look at Victor.
I don't know.
Shout out to my girl off the bus, the black chick. We talked about this as far as somebody new coming in cooking that soul food, and you see that Donna packed out, and you got Jim new coming in and saying, "Yeah, shit, I smell that bacon. You put pepper and salt on it." But yeah, y'all don't season y'all bacon if you eat pork. I know some of us don't eat the swine, brothers and sisters. But anyway,
I don't.
yeah. Shout out to Ethan. Even though you know how he is with Tan Chin, that was his partner in crime. You know, he was there in that
Right.
diner with her. So he in there
Yo,
helping out my girl a little bit.
Jim and Tabitha basically used Tan Chin as a nanny, but I feel like that also gave her a purpose because she didn't have her husband to take care of no more, and Kenny a grown ass man, and Kenny was dealing with the
What's going
heartbreak
on?
of Christy, Christy going back to her fiance.
Appreciate you coming through, Mr. Smith. New to the channel. You a fan of From? But yes, I almost feel like me personally, I could smell what was cooking in this kitchen. And I wonder what Fried Fish Wednesday is gonna smell like. Now I'm just messing with y'all. But yes, you know if that black woman in there is gonna be a black pot somewhere cooking, and I hope they're cooking the fish outside with potatoes. But yeah.
Ain't no catfish in that pond.
Man, what?
I don't know if I would want to eat it.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Where the fuck, you know what? I just thought about something. But where the fuck did the animals come from? Did somebody come in with livestock on the truck, or did the animals, or the animals was just there?
I'm glad you bringing this up now, because they'll do some slick shit like they done with that motel, and they'll bring this shit up in season 4, and we'll be like, you know what? I ain't even think about that. Where the animals come from? And I still don't know. So that's a good point. But I don't.
Because I'm like, because I get it, like with the food, it was like people on road trips and stuff like that, and then they started growing food. Okay, so it was making sense, but like, where the fuck did the animals come from? Were the animals just there? Did they catch them? Would you trust eating shit from there? Would you eat if a deer ran out? Would you shoot the deer and eat it? Or would you trust eating a deer from?
He said they found them in the woods.
So they trusted eating animals from.
You sure they found all of that? Because it's like sheep.
Yeah, it's like a goat.
Owls. What the hell they found?
I gotta go back and look. What did I say? I kind of vaguely yes, and this is what I mean. Like, where did they come from? Did it come from that settlement? Did the settlement have them? Where did they get them from?
Goddamn, do the animals come reincarnate? Never mind. I can't get to that yet. We're gonna get to that towards the end. Yeah. He was a little disrespectful. He was like, man, Tan Chin, she do something different with the pancakes. Shout out to you, sister, but I'm not feeling these pancakes. I'm gonna go wait outside. Shout out to Ethan. He said, I gotta be honest. Kids are real, like
they are. It is.
Definitely. It's a lot going on. Shout out to Nadia. I'm gonna have to go back, but I'll wait till the season is over. I wait till the season is over. Then
I can't wait.
But yes, we was talking about this too as far as Ellis and Boy having a conversation as Boy let Ellis know as far as his disease and what's going on with him. But we talking about his ass getting irritated.
The fact that Christy and Kenny knew before Ellis, but also this was at the point where him and Ellis went on like super good terms.
Yeah, they wasn't even talking. And you can give or take. The boy felt some way about the freak off house. He was like, you up there doing all this type of now just still. This is one of my favorite moments of the episode though, because they having a real intimate conversation and him finally being able to have this moment with Ellis, being that they had that friction early on when we met them as far as the first season and kind of in the second season. But him finally finding out how serious it is as far as Boy's illness. And then you got these goddamn monsters showing up like, damn, boy, you all right? It's okay. Break, boy, break. Once again, Jim, he's been coming through. He has a good conversation with Tabitha, letting him know like he was on some bullshit. Like, no matter what's going on, I want to help us get through this as far as getting out of this town. I'm with you. Whatever the plan is, I'm with you. I'm like, yeah, something might happen to Jim. Why y'all giving us these passionate moments with Jim and his family?
Right? He had that talk with Ethan and how not to blame yourself and like I said, all of this I feel like it's like
and him telling Ethan not to trust the town. Like no matter what you
Yeah.
see, no matter what you hear, don't trust nothing. I'm like, okay.
No.
Been listening to Jay too. And he don't want Jay taking his woman either. But yes. See, like I said, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back. I got to wait till the season over, but I ain't even noticed that. But how the hell, it's still like, how did they find these different particular animals just wandering around in the woods? You don't find these type of animals just wandering around in the woods.
No, anyway, I ain't even gonna go into that because first of all, like if you want to think about this like metaphorically or psychologically, it's like it's like giving an adult advice on how to navigate life. But then also, if you think like biblically, it's like asking where did the animals come from in the Garden of Eden. But this would be like a really fucked up Garden of Eden because ain't shit.
Absolutely.
Ain't shit angelic about being or heavenly about being here.
Hey, boy, he did have a Will Smith. He was talking to them like them robots off our robot. He was good. He was going the hell off. He got tired of this shit.
I got a theory since there's a lot of time travel in this, but that's also about me thinking about all the other stuff that I watched that had time travel things.
And we still not sure that's time travel. It could be portals. It could be all type of different shit.
I feel like all of this is happening to either stop something or I feel like everything is happening to close a time loop. But if they do it right, they can have a different outcome or something. I don't know. But some things have to happen in order for everything. How can I say this? Like had Julie went back and threw Boyd the rope. Yeah. I feel like that was something that had to happen, and it had to happen that way. That's like whoever Martin is, Martin has to be there. So whenever Boyd gets there, he can. I feel like all this shit has to happen for some reason, or they're trying to make other stuff happen. I don't know. Like I said, I watch a lot of
pattern that got to stay in a certain order.
Something like that. But Boyd is throwing off that pattern or something like that. I don't know.
I kind of get, even with him with doing what he did in the first season, going out there with Sarah, that's kind of like the first start of throwing that pattern off. And do you feel like them having them safe days could have been them just staying in their position? And they're like, y'all, long as y'all do what y'all supposed to do, then should have stayed according. And you feel like Jim family showing up, did that throw that off, or was that supposed to happen? Because I feel like maybe that was the
no. I feel like Jim family showing up was supposed to happen. It's, yeah, but it's a lot of shit. I can't. I gotta. If you watch The Magicians, I can explain it. But
that's a good point too. Shout out to Mr. Smith saying people need to be there to exist. Well, it needs people to exist.
It does.
I kind of thought about that too. And I think even when people die, it needs people to replace those people.
I don't know. I can't explain it because it's like I don't know. once I get it all together, yeah.
Damn, you give us some good points, Smith.
But why did the faraway tree take her to the lighthouse? And somebody made it. And somebody made a good point. They was like, "Do you think the monsters come out at night because the only way you can escape this place is at night?" And I was like, "Is that the only way you can find the lighthouse? Because it's nighttime and the lighthouse is shining?"
If you go through the tree.
No, but you can get to the lighthouse without going through the tree because Boyd was outside of the lighthouse in the first season, right? He saw the lighthouse from the outside. So there's a way to Yeah, so there's a way to get to the lighthouse without having to go through the tree. And wouldn't you be able to find that lighthouse easier if it was nighttime? So the monsters come out at night to prevent them from leaving?
That's a
Theory, just a
possibility.
theory.
When we get to the Tabitha thing, yeah. Sarah, we kind of mentioned as far as her hearing the voices again. And we get more in tune to what she heard once she get to the Boyd and Ellis. Ellis, calm down. Don't go slapping Sarah. You can't be hitting no women.
I mean, it
Sarah,
was mad suspicious that Sarah was like, "What's going on with Fatima?" And it's like, "Bitch, you killed somebody, so you take my girl." Like, I get it, because I mean, she was
and
about
Sarah
to
should
kill
have said,
Ethan.
well, she killed somebody too, motherfucker. Now what?
Exactly,
One
but
for
she
one,
don't know that.
one for
But
one.
she don't know that. She don't know that
But
yet.
maybe she do because the voices could have told her.
I mean, they could have.
But now, the voices, the town, they still being petty, and more so than anything, they basically just being assholes to Sarah and letting her know that, yeah, we know what's up with Fatima, but we also know that y'all can't save her. And they laughing. So now it comes into a whole thing with them saying that she's close too. They let her know that they close, and that's even more petty how they being like, she right there, like y'all boiling hot, but you ain't there.
Yep.
So you come. It's a possible theory. Like I said, I'm gonna get into it when we get to Tabitha going into the cellar. That's a good. See, the monsters might not even be that important to the town outside of being like guard dogs. That's a good point.
They're not. They're not. They're just they're like first offense. Because if you go back and listen to when Martin was talking to Boyd, he said, "Oh, you're from the town." He was like, "I used to think that the town was the worst part." Apparently, it
Who you
ain't.
said that?
Martin, that's the guy that was tied up in the
I was
tower
thinking
or
about Randall.
whatever. Well, it's a theory going around that Martin is Randall.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Because he knows
that
Julie.
Is very possible.
He knew who
Jim
Julie was.
Out, what he said to him, like, none of us gonna make it out of here alive. Oh shit. That could possibly yes. Elgin he worse than Sarah. He way worse than Sarah. Hey, that whole thing with Randall being Martin, that sound.
I don't know. I'm looking for who got this tattoo. So I don't know if
feel
Martin...
worse for Randall if that is maybe thinking it now.
Right, and then and that's why I'm like, if it is if Martin is Randall, then him giving Boyd the worms is like him continuing on the cycle that he already knew that was supposed to happen, so he did it. You get what I'm saying? With the whole time
still
travel.
Him having like somewhat of a,
I don't know,
kind of him still being bad at Boyd Tootie.
I don't know. And then you see how Randall was so against going in there, and I'm like, is it him?
Nah, but Martin trying to help Boyd because he's like told her to throw the rope net. Well, like you said, it might be something that's supposed to happen.
Yes, do you get what I'm saying? Like closing the time loop. Like
damn.
when you do it, because it's like you don't want to do it, but it's like, oh damn, I gotta do this because if I don't do this, then this won't happen. And then you get what I'm saying? Like it's an end to all of this, but this shit has to happen in this way.
That's got me thinking about all type of different shit. Randall being
Look, now you see why when I finished Grotesserie, I was literally depleted. I was like, I can't do this because with From and
I want to talk about From. I'm not I'm gonna get to Grotesserie because I wasn't even gonna do this, but I said, oh, fuck it. I'm gonna go back and watch the first episode. I done got to episode 5 all the way over again. It's just leading up into episode 7. I'm gonna stop at episode 7 because I'm good after that. I know like there ain't too much other shit. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, Grotesserie. If you haven't seen it, yeah. Anyway,
It's another mind
we
fuck.
talked about the whole thing with Arthur Ryan Murphy. I mean, trying to be creative though. I'll give him that as far as doing something different with serial killer shows or movies. He tried to throw a spin on it, but anyway, we talked about Fatima being fed, the blood from your boy Elgin, trying to get this baby growing. But while Fatima's being locked up, she actually finds another door to the cellar she's in, something even deeper, which she can't open though.
I don't think I mean, at this rate, I'm like, I get her desperation, but in this world, I wouldn't try to open no more doors.
And then going down.
Look, like, and I'm like, she can't. Yeah, she can't. Because I'm like, yeah, that's where the monsters live. But like, I'm like, why don't she just knock? And that's how you know I watch way too much stuff. I'm like, if she not, maybe somebody will open it.
I'm still curious.
Is it gonna be who you want to open it though?
Because now you saying what you said, so you think this is door leads to the caves where the monsters be at?
I don't know. I know in Beetlejuice, if you draw a square on the ground and knock 3 times, a sandworm will come through. So, David, I'm applying any type of logic to shit at this time. You are not 3 times.
Hey, that's what it feels like. It does feel like, because it always feels like they always got the upper hand. Like they know it too. Even with the monsters. Even when Boyd killed that Smiley monster, he was like, I don't give a fuck. And the monsters was like, okay, take that nigga.
Like, okay. Oh yeah, they was like, yeah, this ain't none of our business no more. Cause they was surrounding Boyd, and then Boyd was like, my blood is your blood, motherfucker. And he's still smiling. And boy, they were still coming close. And then once he started twitching, they was like, nah, that's when they started walking. They was like, that ain't none of our business no more.
And when we gonna get back to that too, as far as them killing that one monster and them, like, what's up with that? Can we get back to that?
That's how the cicadas got released. And the only thing they found in that monster was bile. So, because she said they were human inside, it was just they were dried up, like their organs was dried up, and the only thing they found was bile in the gallbladder or something like that. Like I said, I've been went back and watched, and I've taken mental notes on that part because I ain't wrote it down yet. But yeah,
you said all the clues are in the very first episode. More than likely, more than likely,
I didn't the little boy in white tell you to go back to the beginning? He said the beginning is where the answers are. And I'm like, is he talking to us or was he talking to them, or is it for both of us?
Both of us. That's what I'm about to say. Both of us.
Honestly, in that first episode, it's not. I feel like I took a lot of observations down, but like I don't know. To me, it was just a lot of setting up the show. But I'm like, is it?
I don't know. Maybe the monsters might help Fatima. They might be scared of her. Maybe she's like the mother to them. Now, I mean, never mind. Maybe I'm right. You never know. But speaking of the boy in white, your boy Victor got fed up and he's ready to go cut down his damn tree. But guess who ends up showing up? The man in white. The boy in white done turned into a teenager.
Is that you, sir? Is that you? Is that your little boy in white? Huh? That's one of the pictures in the opening, and I'm like, who is that? Who is the little boy in white?
They hell bent on me watching this intro, y'all.
But it's so many pictures. It's so many pictures in the intro. Like, who the hell is this? We ain't seen this yet. First of all, this is mad disturbing that these pictures are in my phone now. But yes.
Hey now, this dedication.
Who these toys belong to? Huh? Who do these toys belong to? Why were they lined up? Who this? Who body is this?
See, I gotta go back to the story, Smith. Hey, let me know too, Mr. Smith. Do you watch that intro? Do you watch those pictures? Do you listen to the song? Let me know that. Do you listen to that damn song?
First of all, this is the most interesting picture to me. What is that coming for that little boy under the bed? Who is that under the bed? What is that entity creeping up? And who is that under? Do you see what I'm talking about?
Are
That,
we getting like
do she
previews
do
of
she
multiple
really?
seasons?
First of all, I don't know because a lot of these pictures. First of all, this is the first picture is the tree, of course, is a drawing up, but this is the second. This is the second picture. There go that damn dog. Who are these people? We don't even know who these people
Man,
are. That's a blonde headed lady and a black haired man, and they got that damn German Shepherd that comes whenever. That motherfucker
matter
just
of
be up
fact,
there running in the woods.
even especially going into the season finale, I'm gonna get all these images from the intro. Damn you. Damn.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey,
Yeah, his voice
his
did
voice
get
got deep as hell. That's why I said it's the man in white. That ain't the boy in white. That's
He
the
in
man
there.
in white.
Ethan's still trying to talk with us. Ethan is trying to talk like a child. His voice cracking too.
I think what happened is he got pissed off at Victor trying to cut down that tree, and he said, "Hey, nigga, what the fuck you doing?" Hey.
Another thing
Don't be touching
that
that
I
damn tree.
realized: why do all of these houses have basements? Every single one. Okay. All the houses have basements.
Layers.
The clinic has a basement. You get on my nerves. The clinic has a basement. Hold on. What is the clinic? The clinic has a basement because remember that's
I
where
just
they
don't
used to
like the
put Kenny's.
song. I don't like the
And
song, but I gotta pay attention to it.
but remember that's where they put Kenny's dad. But on the
Yep.
clinic, it says it has some illegible letters, and then it says elementary, high school, and I'm like, what?
Might be the
Yeah,
whole thing with the Cooey kids.
I know. I'm
Like I
trying
said,
to
I
tell
don't
you, I've
trust
been
nobody
looking
no
very
more.
thorough.
Because in particular, this scene right here made me pissed off and say, I don't trust none of them. Because Victor is like us as the audience. Motherfucker, tell me something. What can I do to help them? Give me something. And he just standing there like, don't cut down that tree. You don't cut down that tree. Like, what the fuck? Why? He gonna turn around and walk his goofy ass off, pale bastard. Like, what the hell you doing?
Cause
Like, I'm saying,
okay. So my thing about the little boy in white, I feel like he has limited powers and he can't. Okay, first of all, he was like, I tried to help you with Christopher, but
can
he
I
didn't
ask you
listen.
this
So now you
so I
got to
can make
find
sure
out
this
for
clear?
yourself.
Is this the same boy in white that pushed Tabitha out the White House?
Allegedly, I mean, I feel like it's the same actor. And it's he. This is what happens when you do shows with children
Yeah.
and you forget that they got an age.
Stranger Things. Niggas grew up. I don't know. I'm not doing all them different versions of the song. I'm already don't like this version. So no, I'm good. And I don't need the Mike Will
What
version
will
either. I'm
be,
good.
will be.
Stop this screwed. I don't need none of that. But yes, he made me upset. I'm sorry. Victor, like I said, was asking legitimate questions, and he's like, not only that, it's like, nigga, you my friend. I done been here for decades, and you been coming in here mumbling and shit every now and then, every other 10 years, here you come. But now that I'm actually trying to make try to do something, like I'm actually trying to make a leeway to do something, here you popping up talking about don't do it. What do that mean? What do that mean? He walks away. Something ain't right with him. Ain't right with the boy in white. Now, if I see somebody in black, then I might be able to talk to them because him ain't right with the boys in white.
But yeah, even the church has a basement, and I don't know what the church used to be. I ain't got that deep into the shows yet, but I mean that deep into my notes yet.
Nah.
But yeah, yeah, it's a lot of shit.
Yeah, you got to admire.
Thank you.
Oh. But why? Why?
Oh no, he ain't being
Okay,
helpful. At least the damn Akui kids was helpful this damn episode.
thank you. Like they ain't got to talk. They just like come here. No. Speaking of our Kui kids, we got Tabitha and Julie looking for Fatima, going to Victor's secret lair. But we got the Akui kids telling
Yeah,
Tabitha,
the
come
box
here, come
truck.
here.
Once
We
again,
got something to show
are
you.
we just gonna ignore that in that box truck that Victor has a fucking map of the entire place? Hmm? We ignored that. We ignored that. I didn't. I was like, damn it, can I get a picture of that map?
But is he a good spirit or is he a bad spirit? That's the thing. Like, which one? Because he ain't helpful at all right now. Or do he just like Tabitha? Do he got some type of connection with just Tabitha or the chosen ones? I'm gonna get to that.
Well,
But
he
yes,
said it was. He said, I guess the mission was supposed to be Christopher's, and I guess we gotta find out why is Christopher connected to all of this. And I don't know.
just don't be screaming us and no more, Jasper. We good. You ain't got to scream no more. Ah! We get another intimate moment though with Julie and Tabitha, and Julie kind of coming out and telling her kind of what's been going on and what happened to her when she went to the ruins. Because at first she kind of saying that it was a bad dream, but then she letting her know, like, no, I don't think this was a dream. I think I was transferred somewhere once I walked into the ruins. And once I got into like the tunnels or the caves, I could hear y'all screaming for me, but she said she could also hear the Akui kids. So this
And
is
that's
when we
when
got
that
one
one
of them
showed
popping
up.
up. Like, okay, you part of the crew now. Come on. Let me show both of y'all something. Julie technically don't see her though, but still.
And she trusts her mama. And she just following her mom. I mean, honestly, this is the first time that they didn't say the child didn't say anything. She was just like, I mean, at this point, what the fuck they got to lose? It ain't like they're gonna lead them to the monsters because it's the daytime, so
I'm gonna try to get our Kui kids a benefit of the doubt. I still don't trust the boy in white no more. I'm sorry, he done lost me a little bit.
I don't trust none of
But
them. I don't trust none of them.
because it kind of feel like they trying to let her know, but it sounds like they might be scared of something too. And I think that might be why they're not fully letting them know what's going on. Even maybe the boy in white. It's possible that
I
they
want
got something that they in fear of too.
why they stop playing with them Jenga blocks. You remember the look? They had that little tower and they was knocking it over with the rock. What the fuck does that have to do with? You see what I'm talking about? It's a lot of shit that's still floating around that we have no idea has what to do with what.
I forgot about the pond that Ellis and Elgin go to. That he took. I forgot that Fatima took Elgin to this. Once again, everything was connected.
Elgin found it, and Fatima was like, "How did you find this place?" And he was like, "I saw it in my dream."
Man,
and he said he remembered his dream, but I'm trying to remember exactly when he remembered his dream. I don't know how much of his dream he remembered when he was saving Ellis from because he said something about when he was talking to Fatima, he was like, the night you found out you were pregnant. And I'm like, the night she found out she was pregnant is the night that that Ellis got stabbed because she was crying to Christy and she was like, do you have a pregnancy test at the end of that episode? So did he remember his dream that he needed to save Ellis? Did he do something to Fatima while they stayed at the clinic? Like, what the fuck happened? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
And you was right too. He was trying to give himself away. He wasn't trying to, but he was about to, because he kept saying shit like, I mean,
maybe she could be somewhere
bad.
helping us all. Like, what the fuck that mean? What do you know? Because like now you just talking
bad as the scene.
Yeah. What is she helping us? Helping us do what? Is she growing some more ganja?
Yeah, see, there we go now. Now we get somewhere now. But it's possible that's why I said the Akui kids might be good. I feel like everybody else ops, but we're going
I
to
feel
wait.
like they're victims, but I believe that they're victims, but I don't know if they're gonna change, if they want to be helped, or if they want to hurt people now. You get what I'm saying? Like, is
Like
it
revenge,
like yeah.
because they was hurt by the others, which they
Mm-hmm.
victim mentioned, and they might be trying to take that out on these people, being that they might be reincarnations, which we're gonna get to.
Believe me, yes, I looked up what Aku. Yes, thank you, Redditors.
Remember,
They want who to remember what though,
yeah,
and
they
who
ain't
have they
gambling
been
no more
talking to?
with them blocks. They ain't rolling dice no more. That's all I'm asking for.
They do just a little bit.
Some of them, just a little. Just small things. We don't need all the answers, just small things. And I feel like they doing that just a little bit, but they doing it with more questions. Anything they answer, they doing it with adding questions to the answer. But the Komodo lady, she get a little irritated. She like, oh, so people are getting closer.
She like, feed my baby.
I need you to shut the hell up.
Stop trying to escape and feed my baby.
This shit irritated me. And I know y'all can tell me, because somebody said, like she got crackhead strength, or she like old people strength. So it's like Fatima couldn't really fight back. Plus she kind of still in pain and being it with the whole Rosemary baby shit going on with her and everything.
She was giving me Smile vibes, like she was about to try to climb down. What's up?
I couldn't help but think, and I guess it's just because we just recently watched Smile 2 and we talked about it, but I couldn't help but to think about that. But even with her coming up, I'm like, smack this old crinkle ass motherfucker Prince looking up, like, do something. Like, she's sitting there just holding her one arm with her mouth. But no, Fatima, do something.
Honestly, Fatima is weak because the baby might be feeding. Yeah, because she's not feeding the baby. The baby she keep looking over at that bottle like she want to guzzle it, but she like, nah, I'm not feeding this. And you see she can't open that door, which I don't think she needs to, because we don't know where that leads. I mean,
don't know why that irritated me.
Do you think it's safe? Do you think it's safer for her to go down? Down that door?
At this point, I think it is.
Okay.
And she was just getting mad. The Komodo lady was calm, but she was getting mad because she was already holding her mouth, and she still was like, shh, shut the hell up.
Better drink this blood.
We got Julie.
Question. Yeah. Is there more than one seller, or is there two sellers, or is it one?
It's gotta be. Oh, you're talking about like
is this seller right here that the Ankui kids took Tabitha to go talk to Victor? Is this the same seller that what the color is in? Because I know there's like another door and an armoire, so they might. So what is that child name? Fatima probably can't hear them or hasn't heard them because she also being silent. Is that why she put her hand over her mouth, because she know that Victor in there and she want her to shut the fuck up because she don't want?
Or they want us to think that, but you might be fucking right.
I don't know. That's why I'm like, how many sellers are there? Because there's multiple trees.
You might be right. Because I was sitting there like, ain't no way y'all don't hear this shit. Y'all can't hear her moan. And shout out to them calling out Victor too. Hold on, what you say? Yeah, I mean, we kind of is addicted that as far as like the whole thing with whoever was chosen.
Yeah, but Miranda wasn't chosen though.
What? She wasn't chosen? Because that's
Miranda. No, Miranda wasn't chosen to go through the tree. It was supposed to be Christopher to go through the tree. But why did the little boy in white want Christopher to do it? And why did the little boy in white, if it was supposed to be Miranda, if she was supposed to be the chosen one, then why, when Tabitha went through the tree, the little boy in white pushed her out of the land, like out of from world, from Ville. But like, because I feel like was he? Because what did he say? This. What did he tell her when he pushed her? He said it's the only way.
Yeah, this is the only way.
I don't know. I think because I'm like, was he trying to get her? There are 3 basements in the town.
One seller. So that's got to be the only seller. As far as
wait. So there was a basement in the house that Tabitha and them lived in that was next to the diner. The church has a cellar, and the church has a basement, and the clinic has a basement. Do the rest of those houses not have basements? And
we ain't been in all of.
No, but it seemed like they do though.
So was supposed to find Henry and bring him to the town.
I believe she was, and that's another theory that Martin might be Henry. But Martin has a tattoo of like a Marine tattoo. So I don't know.
It's like you said, that might be Randall. If I'm not mistaken, I thought they Randall being.
Yeah, Randall did. He was in the military, but does Randall have a tattoo?
Oh, we ain't seen.
Does Henry have a tattoo?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
I gotta go back and look because now I just remember the tattoo when I went back and watched season 2, the beginning of season 2, because I was trying to figure out when the fuck did Elgin start. But yeah, go back and watch it. Elgin looks sus from the beginning.
I'm definitely going back to see him change them shirts. That's one thing I'm gonna go back and see them shirts change. You believe that?
He changed them to a relatively same color that he already had on. It wasn't that big of a change for us to even notice until we was like, oh, it's a crow on the shirt. And then when at the beginning of season 2, ain't no crow on that shirt.
Everything means
that ain't
something.
The same shirt,
right?
Yeah,
everything means something. I gotta get that picture to you with something about with Donna in it.
Yeah,
but Tabitha and Julie come across the cellar, and as we are looking at it, we all thinking this is that cellar that Fatima's in, and I still think this is the same cellar.
It is. It just got an extra room back there, and I feel like that's why the lady was covering her mouth, because she was like, "Shut the fuck up, about to get us found out."
But
drink this blood.
It's a strange shit.
So
not that Fatima's down there. It's the nigga that's already down there, and that's Victor standing there on some Blair Witch Project type shit, like standing in the corner. Like,
stop! I didn't even think about that.
I wish I could have remembered my man's name. She kept calling his name.
I would have left him.
She ain't had nowhere to go. We talking about the Blair Witch. She had no.
Oh God, you right. In the whole that movie annoyed the fuck out of me because they was really arguing about that map and just anyway. I ain't even gonna get into that. We gonna move on.
You see the sequel, but never mind. No, Victor and Tabitha kind of have a.
Well, Tabitha touched him earlier and had a moment, and Sarah.
I forgot to mention that. You're right.
And Sarah was like, "What was that?" She was like, "I don't know," because it's not the first time she's ever touched Victor. That's why I was like, "Why now? Why now?" And I'm glad Sarah caught on to that because I'm glad people are catching on. Period. Because I'm tired of people not noticing shit. No.
But she not only has this moment where she kind of has like a vision or kind of zones out as far as Tabitha when she touches Victor, but when she first walks into the cellar, she kind of has that moment too. Before she has the moment with Victor where she hugs him. And
is this her first time going down into the cellar? I thought she's been in there. I think
before. It is.
Okay.
Well, as far as we know, the way she starts to feel these moments where they feel like deja vu, more than likely she has or her. I don't.
No, I mean, as Tabitha, as her Tabitha form.
Yeah, her form, that form. But what really gets crazy once she has this hug with Victor. And this is when she has a full-on premonition or vision of Victor's mother, Miranda.
I love you.
What's wrong?
Mom, what?
No, that's impossible.
What?
That's impossible.
Did the tree not let her through, or was that not
She
the
had
right
just got to the
tree?
tree. No, she had just got to the tree, and the monster was literally right behind her.
Hmm.
And
I
yes, this
remember
is
Victor
Smiley.
saying that he found her body at the tree. Yeah, fuck Smiley. That's why you dead now. Okay. I think this is a theory of mine. Her running out just now and leaving them two in there was her leaving her kids for the second time, because I feel like Sarah is his sister.
So, do we think Tabitha is a reincarnation of Victor's mama, or do
Yep.
we think Tabitha is Victor's sister?
No, I think Tabitha is a reincarnation of Victor's mom. I think Sarah is a
I believe
reincarnation
that
of
too.
Victor's sister. Because you remember everything he kept doing, because remember he took Sarah to the fort, and Sarah with Jasper, and then Sarah
Yep.
the one that got him to remember what was going on. I feel like Sarah is his sister reincarnated, but it's also this theory that his sister ain't dead. So I don't
But I
know.
also see, I
But
feel
maybe
like
Sarah might die and then his sister might come. I don't know.
it's like they kind of give confirmation that Tabitha is the reincarnation of Victor's mama, because it's like she's reliving that moment of Victor's mama being
Yes,
killed by a monster.
yes, I definitely agree with that. But we had this theory before, because
Yep,
remember the
we did.
whole bracelet,
Even
the
when she
whole
first,
bracelet thing. When
yep,
her finding that bracelet in the car, that's what I was like. Maybe she's this and they're all reincarnated. Because remember, I was like, because you remember she got two kids. She got Julie, and I was like, Ethan is the reincarnation, and I was like, is another kid gonna show up? Because remember, they don't have Thomas. But what I think is people I don't think it's like that direct that Jim is Henry and she's Miranda and no. I think that she is she's Miranda, and that Sarah is Victor's sister. What's her name?
I can't remember
Eloise.
his sister. No, I think so.
Something
I
like that.
think she just didn't get a chance to get to the hole in the tree. I think we just didn't see it. I think the hole is there, but I think she
That's
just
what I'm
didn't get a
like,
chance to get to it
because it
because the
looked.
monster was directly
I
behind her.
don't. I'm gonna have to brighten up the picture,
It
because
might be
I'm like,
possible though that the hole went right there.
it looked, yeah, it looked like she was trying to push through the tree, and the hole was in there. But yeah, like I said,
So,
it's two bottle trees, but only one of them is the far away tree. That is true.
okay, see, I didn't know that. I thought both of them was the faraway tree. Now, that's what I didn't know that.
No. One of them, I don't know what the other one is, but remember Jade was talking about the bottles had the same numbers in it. Oh yes,
Yeah,
Tabitha is
Tabitha's
definitely
yeah.
Miranda. But see, and what I'm getting mad at. I was happy that we had this revelation, because this, like I said, this made a lot of things make sense. But then also, I'm like, is this true, or are they giving us, like, they throwing us a bone? Like, is this a red herring? Because I don't even trust the writers at this point. Because I'm like,
No, because
for us collectively to figure this shit out, and then us to be right, I'm like, do you want us to be right, or did we figure this shit out? Like, I'm
you want
questioning
something.
my own self.
Because I feel like they did that even with Fatima and the ghost lady, the Komodo lady, because I always thought that was the Fatima. I thought that was the future or her turning into that, but that's not the case. So you definitely own to something as far as saying that they could be possibly throwing us off. Like I said, it might not be Victor's sister or a reincarnation of Miranda. It could be totally something else, but I do think she's a reincarnation of Miranda, and I think everybody in the town is possibly a reincarnation of somebody. Possibly.
I mean, they got all them there. First of all, they got the Polaroid camera that has infinite damn Polaroids, because it's even like that picture that had Victor in the background and that had Christopher leaning on his car, that was taken by that same fucking Polaroid camera that was giving Elgin the GPS.
But see, is that only for Elgin though? The way the camera works.
No, I'm just saying, but Elgin took pictures of everybody in Colony House. Like, we have yet to see this nigga put a refill in there, or for it to be like, oh, it's out of pictures now. And I'm just saying, and I know that the town was controlling the camera at that where the kimono lady was controlling the pictures, but they got that Polaroid camera has been there for a long time. So you mean to tell me, one, that film is still it still works. Like,
hell, at the same time,
two,
who refilling Julie's weed supply? Because Fatima ain't growing no more, and you know she's not still smoking 3.5.
Right.
That might not be connected, but I'm just saying, yo, ain't no way. She had to share that shit with Randall. Now, how the hell she still got some? Now, anyway, yeah, you right though. You got a point with it. That's what I was saying though. As far as everything lies, I feel like everybody opts, even including the kids.
Yes.
That's what I was saying. Even the boy in white, but I feel like the Kui kids possibly could be trying, but I feel like they could be scared of something else that's controlling the town or whatever. All right, I didn't get. Did you see the season finale trailer?
No, I don't like watching the trailers. I like to be surprised because if I watch the trailer, then I'm gonna be trying to figure stuff out beforehand.
Okay, I didn't get the trailer. I said I'll wait.
I'm just trying to figure out why the hell they got so much film. Like it's only like 10 in those packs, and it's pictures that date back from when Victor was a child. So that camera has been there since Victor was a child. But they still ain't ran out of film because now they got pictures of all of these people from Colony House, and it's like, okay, this camera just not gonna run out of film.
Mia Smith, say cheese and die. Go watch Goosebumps.
I mean, but yeah, they do got an infinite water supply and infinite electricity. Oh, you remember all those light bulbs that shattered when they got connected with whoever at the tower? And Jim was running down there trying to get Tabitha, and the light bulbs were shattering, and
Ain't that the same movie trying to call him? The fake son.
Where the fuck they get new light bulbs from? Huh? They just had a supply of light bulbs. Where are they getting this shit from? They don't have a grocery store. You trying to tell me
Dollar General?
Absolutely, because them motherfuckers will pop. Yo, I know a town that has one stoplight, but they got a damn Dollar General.
Don't spoil it. Like I said, we're gonna wait till we review the last episode of the season finale. But yes, at this point, we do think Tabitha is a reincarnation of Miranda, and I think she definitely went through the same moment that Miranda was going through when she was not only trying to protect Victor and his sister, but when she was getting attacked by the monster. And another thing. I don't know if this is a big thing or a small thing, but Smiley does run at Miranda. What's up with that? Because we only done seen these niggas walking, so is that a big thing? Him running at Miranda? Like they say, Michael Myers don't run, he walk. So what's going on?
That's true, and we've only seen them walk. We've never seen them run.
Even in this season, it's been heavy with the attacks, and they all been walking. They ain't been running, not once.
I didn't even peep that.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, even outside of the trailers, and ain't even worrying about being spoiled, it's hard for me to kind of watch theory videos because of so many people having not only different opinions, but everybody could be right, but everybody could be wrong. And I'm like, I don't know. Right. But that's the good thing about the show, I guess, for right now. Because if this shit don't end right and they do some goofy shit on some type of like what Lost did, I'm not gonna be with it.
Yeah,
I don't want purgatory and I don't want zombies. Now,
yeah, a lot of people are saying they don't want therapy either, because people are saying this sounds like talk play therapy. like it's a kill or like a group of. Oh God, what if it's a
Are
group
you
of
talking about this
kids?
being in one person's head? Like this?
No, what if it's a group of
Oh,
kids? Like okay, when kids go see psychiatrists because they've been through traumatic events, they
yeah.
like had them talk and play it out. So they're playing as these people, and it's like, and they're expressing what happened and what stuff like that. And they're saying that all of this is just, what if it's just the kids that went through some trauma in their, I don't know. I was like, that's wild, and
Mm.
why? And why would we know everybody else's story and all these side stories? But I don't know.
That's it.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that kind of don't make. Well, I mean, it's hard to make sense of anything with this town, but still, or with this show. So, I mean, like I said, anything is possible. That is a very good possibility as far as them going through the trauma that they went through, putting the town together.
Well, they put the tree
I,
together, and
they could be the
I
ones
don't know.
controlling the train.
I don't. If they wanted to get out though, then why would they do this to the people?
Kids don't understand electricity.
Yeah, that's why they was saying. That's what somebody was saying, because it's like you, like I was asking, where did the cows come from? It's like, oh, they found them in the woods, and it's like that is some kid thinking, because I'm like, well, how did the cow get in the woods? Because that's not a cow's natural habitat; it's a pasture. But like, you still need what came first, the chicken or the egg? That's literally what you got me asking when you asked me where did the cow come from. Somebody had to put them there, and that's why I'm like, did a livestock truck end up there, and then they ended up with the livestock? Like, you stop it. Oh, the spoilers
Yeah,
is
well,
why they were sacrificed. Okay, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
that's a
Like I
big
said, I
thing.
want to be surprised. I want to be
Okay, thank you.
surprised.
And shout out to you for coming through, man. We definitely appreciate you coming through, taking the time to watch us. All right, once again, theories and predictions, who we think we're gonna die. Like I said, I'm gonna stick with Ellis, Donna, and now I feel like Jim, being that he kind of redeeming himself, going a redemption arc. And when it comes to shows like this or even movies, when people start doing shit like this, more than likely they're gonna end up dying.
Yeah, because they really made us dislike Jim. Like I said, if you
Mm-hmm.
go back to season 1, Jim was so optimistic and trying to work. And then it's so funny because, like I said, Jade was kind of sweet, and then he woke up and was just
Ready to go
everything
to
was
hell
bad.
home.
Yes, because he was trying to get back to that money. He was trying to get. He
Definitely
was like,
appreciate you coming through.
he was like, I
Yeah,
sold
Jake.
my company, because remember him and the bus driver was in there talking, and she was like, they toast the kid to getting what they deserve, because she was like, I wasn't even supposed to be driving the bus that day. It's my day off. But I was like, sure, I'll take an extra shift because I just
Hey,
paid off she just paid off her student loan and shit like that. Oh, bruh.
Jay has been one of the most logical characters since the show has started.
Who the fuck was Toby to Jade? Was that just his friend? Was he drunk? Because it seemed like they
I
had just
thought they
came
was
from
together.
partying, because yes, they were in the
I
same
thought they was
car.
together.
Oh, like
No, I'm
that was
talking
his
about like
partner?
together. Yeah.
Like that was his
If I'm
partner.
not mistaken, I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, I thought they were together.
Then what the fuck is Jim worried about? Maybe
Yeah,
he bi. I don't know.
I think this is going to be that breaking Boyd moment. That's why I said I feel like we're going to
Yeah.
lose either multiple people or somebody really, really close to Boyd.
And plus, Boyd keep challenging them.
He do. He been talking shit the whole season. And cuss that. Remember when he got in the ambulance? Even when she gave him the keys, like, you motherfucker, bitch. He cussing him. That shit was funny. I don't care.
Oh
Boy,
yeah. I got a question. So when they first got to the tree, when Jim, Tabitha, Julie, and Ethan got to the tree, Ethan jumped up on it. Jim picked Ethan up and put him on the tree, and he was like walking across it. And that's when all the crows started coming. And I was like, well, what happens if he would have like jumped on the other side of the tree? Yeah.
That's a good point. Because
I'm like,
even with the crows showing up, like, hold on, what the hell you doing? Don't be jumping.
yeah, because it was like they was like trying to like they was like, nah, get your ass back in the car. But like I said, I've been doing a lot of work. Because they was like, I was like, well, what does crows mean? And it's associated with the symbol for change, particularly spiritual growth and personal growth. And I'm like,
Everything's important. Even a coast's first name. Everything's
yes, what the
important.
fuck? Yes, we don't know her
Everything's
name yet.
important.
Bro, I'm talking about.
Because
I
more
was
than likely,
going
it's
back
going to
and
be some type of connection to somebody that was in the town before or something, just like with Tabitha. Maybe she's the chosen one for hell, for all we know.
but yeah, so I was, and you remember how everything that was the biggest thing is Victor was like, things keep changing, things keep changing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what's
Oh,
changing?
we didn't mention
And
that
are
either.
those even crows? Are those even crows?
The boy in white, he mentioned, he said everything's starting to change as far as the
Yeah.
town or what's going on with everything, even with his ass. Look at him. Everything changing, including me. Look at me. I ain't no little boy no more.
Yeah. Also in season 2, at the beginning, you remember they was talking about they've never had a storm like this. Yes, there's like, are those crows or ravens? Because they do have different meanings.
Damn, good point.
And yeah, um, they both have spiritual meanings and a lot of ties to the spiritual world. So, but yeah, and then also what a group of ravens is called versus what a group of crows are called. A murder versus an unkindness. And Tabitha says this shit to Ethan when because Julie had made his character die or something. I don't know.
Now I'm just asking,
It seemed.
as far as with the crows, could this have anything to do with revenge too? And the reason I bring it up, of course, is because I'm a fan of the crow. And I'm not being funny when I say that. I'm serious. Like this,
That's
the
why I
crows and
said, do
everything
the
with the
Akui
kids.
children want to? That's why I'm
Yes,
like, do the
that's what I'm saying.
Akui
Yep,
children want to be set free, or do they want revenge?
that's why I brought them up as far as the whole thing with the crows, because that be the whole thing with them.
Because you remember, I don't know, because I guess I go back to Samara, because Samara was like, she was like, I helped her out of the well, and it was like, you
Yeah,
weren't
I
supposed
mean
to
that's a
help
good
her
point though.
out. Like, you weren't supposed to help her
Okay,
out, damn it. Then she was able to come out the
and are
motherfucking TV.
are they supposed to help the kids or not? As far as
I don't know.
okay, Ravens ring death. Hey, maybe it's Ravens and crows here. But
Oh, I was like, why do crows swarm? And they was like, they do it to communicate and to learn from each other and establish the social hierarchy. And I was like, is
definitely
that like
gatekeepers.
Boyd? Oh yeah. And I was like, is that like Boyd? Is that why they mad at Boyd? Because he created that, you know, we're the town folks. I'm the sheriff, the social hierarchy. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's like I said, I be in deep. I like words,
That's
man.
why it's like why they won't just kill him or they trying to break him is something that they need or they type of individual that they need. That's what I don't
I
know.
feel like they petty and they like fucking with him. That's
That
one of the
too.
biggest
Or
things.
it could be a thing of them being cocky too, where they feel like they done been doing it for so long, or the thing that's controlling the town have been doing it for so long, it feels like it can't be stopped. So yeah,
Yeah.
it could be that.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. But I don't know. Cause I almost feel like, damn, the way this shit be working out, is the talent is good? Are they actually good?
Well, it at least keeps them from the monsters, but
But that's I don't know. Cause it's like, yeah, I'm gonna give y'all this talisman to make y'all feel safe, but to make y'all feel comfortable so y'all don't try to find no other way of leaving or something like that.
yeah. I don't know. Sound like a decent
Let they need
relationship to
structure.
me.
It's
Sounds
a
like
lot,
a
man. It's a
decent
lot with this show.
relationship.
Like I said, I don't feel like anything's out of the possibility of being possible. Anything goes. Anything could be possible. Anything could happen. Any theory, I think, is capable of coming to fruition. So, hey, Yeah, I think that's still a thing too, as far as leaving it, get to the trees at nighttime. It's damn sure too much shit, man. It's a lot. I'm gonna give them credit though. I feel like once again, it makes you have those conversations though, as far as the show, even if you don't do YouTube or nothing. If you watch the show just in general, it keeps you in tune. It keeps you anxious to find out. Even if you get irritated, it's like I done been through it this long, so I gotta know what's gonna happen at the end. As long as they get renewed. But
no, they better. What the fuck? What you mean?
I'm just saying.
Look, I swear
I ain't
to
heard
God,
no season 4 announcement.
No, don't do that. No, sir. No, the fuck not. No. That's what you know what? They gonna get their renewal because everybody gonna go back and watch the first 2 seasons because we suck. That's what's gonna happen. Their viewership finna go up. Yes, because yes, boy did get bit by spiders. What the fuck did that do to him? Did that accelerate his Parkinson's? Like, is he poisoned? Do we remember he gave some of his blood? He gave some of his blood to Ellis. Is something going to go on?
We need season 7 at least. All this shit can't get answered by season 5. Ain't no way. We need at least season 7.
No, they can't answer. As long as they don't bring any more shit, they can't answer all of this in 2 seasons.
We got pilgrims showing up. They're gonna be able to answer all of that.
What, the settlement? Like I said, I feel like the settlement is gonna be the cliffhanger of the season, and we're gonna go more into that in season 4. But I don't know. Now that they done brought this whole Tabitha shit, and then he talking about the children going, yeah.
Let's see. All right, y'all. Damn, I ain't even noticed we did it this long.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front.
Bruh, we ain't on there as long as Enzo and his crew, because damn, they was on there for like 3 points. We're talking about this shit.
Y'all got it. I can't predict shit for that long. Give or take now. Outside of we gonna have some moments. We had a little 4-hour stream here and there back in the day with the little cut is talk. Shout out to y'all used to come through and check us out. And speaking of, we do got an episode we're gonna do tomorrow. Like I said, we're gonna talk about the Jake Paul stuff, Donald Trump.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you my opinion on most of this shit is gonna be short and sweet because I just can't. Look, y'all, somebody said at this point, take me to Fromville. Just give me a Taylor Swift.
I want to know too.
Like I said, we ain't gotta talk about why they trying to rush to come back to pay bills. Look, they got free electricity. They ain't ran out of food yet.
But I want to know who did the tent with Boyd and Sarah. I want to know who guarding the things in the woods as far as the new monsters. We still don't got no answers with that shit. This is what I'm talking about. Ain't no way they're gonna be able to answer this shit all the way to season 5. They don't put that shit to the side right now. You think they're gonna answer that in the season finale as far as who's the new monsters in the woods? Nope.
The spiders, Jasper. Why the fuck Jasper keeps screaming?
Definitely appreciate it. Definitely, we'll definitely be here for the season finale. And if you are a fan of From, definitely go check out Enzo as far as Bigger Ford Entertainment. More than likely, they're doing live tonight, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely go check them out. And once we off, they'll probably be on here.
I'm about to say they probably still on there. They are probably still on there.
We're definitely gonna talk about the finale. We're definitely gonna talk about the finale. And now that I think about it, we do got reviews of the first 2 seasons. I mean, well, I know we did season 2 together, and I think I did season 1 by myself because that was when I first.
Yeah, because you told me to watch it, and I binged it, and then I was like, "Yeah, we got to talk about this."
Who the hell is the man in the yellow?
Why do I feel like that's from a book?
You probably right, but we probably got to go back. I'm like, hold the hell. Who the hell is the man
No. I don't know. It's the book. They got nothing to do with this. I don't know.
Definitely appreciate that. Definitely come check us out. But like I said, y'all come through. If you check out the replay, let us know y'all theories and predictions. Shout out to Tamika's Den too. If I'm not mistaken, she do be doing From reviews too. But I know she been recently doing a couple of the Tyler Perry shows. The Tamika's Den, and the Netflix part 2. I'll be back with BD in the Black, and that's it. I can't do BET Tyler Perry. Shout out to you. I'll watch your reviews to check out that.
No, I'm not doing.
But
Man, Beauty in the Black.
part 2, we got to though. We got no choice. Are you not entertained? Like I said, we will be back with Uncut tomorrow. Denzel Washington, he been running around. We got to talk about Denzel too. Outside of Black Panther, my boy talking about Gladiator 2. If y'all ain't watching my review of Gladiator 2, definitely check that out. And if you ain't seen it, definitely go check the movie out. Denzel, the star of that movie. I'm telling you right now. But outside of that, once again, shout out to everybody who came and checked us out tonight. Let me check out this comment. Oh, okay. We're going to have to go check out Henry Basement again.
Yep, like I said, I will have my screenshots. I will have my screenshots and everything.
Appreciate that. We're going to go check that out.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm about to be looking like Jade.
Hey, go be in the bar with the show. And shout out to him. Getting out that damn bar.
Oh yeah, I'm about to start looking at license plates and everything because it was some number that was repeated and bruh, I'm going to Reddit and everything. I'm trying to tell y'all.
And the fact that I'm gonna actually try to do Lost. If you're a fan of From, y'all, I am gonna try to do Lost. It's like 25 episodes, so hey. But anyway, once again, shout out to everybody that came through tonight. Shout out to my cousin Deal for coming through, joining me. If we do Lost, she gonna join me. She gonna do it.
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna try to do actual watch parties for them first to try to check out the episodes. But anyway, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell that you know when I upload new videos. I do got some new reviews up on Special Ops Lioness. If you ain't watching that, that's on Paramount Plus. Definitely go check that out. It's a pretty good show. But other than that, we out. I ain't going on Reddit. I don't look at Reddit for no theories, especially when it comes to a show like From. No, because they'll be spot on with certain shit.
That's why I got the whole theory about talk therapy. That was not my idea, and I was just like, or talk play therapy, and I was just like, I hope that's not what it is.
I hope no. That'd be better than purgatory, but yeah, I don't want that either. Yeah. All right, we out, y'all.
Hey.